In this episode, I address the fact that people are busy, and for many people, that means that it is very difficult to be involved in the church. In some cases, people may leave the church simply because they are too busy with work, family, or other commitments, too busy to attend Mass or participate in church activities. And I hear this all the time. Actually, I see this all the time. Even on Sundays as I'm driving to work, I see people playing soccer all over. It's a thing, or sports in the morning. It's interesting that where we put our priorities, that's where we seem to find the time. We can go to a sporting event for 2 or 3 hours, it's fine. But if we go to Mass and it goes a little bit over an hour, we start to complain. An hour a week, or something like that. So I'm just going to challenge people in this regard and say, you know what, we're asking for, if you really want to know, it's a minimal commitment of celebrating Mass on Sunday and honoring the Lord's Day somehow by making it a day different from the others, a day of reflection and prayer. I'm not saying you have to spend the whole day on your knees or in prayer or anything like that, but just to have this sense, the spirit of gratitude. That's really what the Sabbath is all about. We're grateful to God for all that He has given and continues to give us. But I do push back a little bit and I say, come on, I see that we love social media. We love sporting events, like I said. We have a lot of time to do things that we need to do or like to do. Well, celebrating our faith, it should be number one on that list. And so I would invite people to make that commitment. Yes, it is a little commitment, but I believe that once you make that commitment, once we're celebrating the faith, it only makes us want to give more without counting, I guess I'm going to do 2 hours this week or something like that. I really believe, because it's my example, my experience as well, that God draws us in, and it is a joy, a pleasure to want to spend time with the Lord and with one another in His Holy Catholic Church.